Hello, lads and lassies. My name is Josh, and I'm back in the squeaky chair once again here for some more Made in Abyss. I'm still not sure what day this is going to be posting. I think it's going to be every Friday. But this is episode 3, and, well, we found out who was made in the Abyss. I'm still learning the name, so give me a second. So Rico, we found out. Her mother was pregnant with her when she went into the Abyss, and she gave birth to Rico in the Abyss. And nobody said that she was made in the Abyss. It was truly one of the saddest moments of all of anime history. But her mother is apparently, allegedly dead. Somewhere off in the Abyss, she did not come back. They found the whistle and they celebrated her life as a white whistle. And Rico was left a note that oddly seemed okay. Like, the government, I guess, of this town was going through the belongings of Rico's mom, and they're like, yeah, this note seems fine, and it literally says, come find me in the Abyss. I don't know if this is a plant by the government to make Rico go down there, try and have her do something, or what, but we also found out that the mom knew about the robot kid, which his name is Reg. I was so close. I was trying so hard to think of what his name was. It's Reg. She knew about his design. I don't know if she knew him personally, because Reg has forgotten all of his memories. So it seems that there's a quest now, a personal quest, to find out what happened to the mom. And I'm just excited to see what is in this abyss. There's so much interesting potential lore here that I just want to get into this episode. So lads, let's begin, shall we?
What made you decide to swipe this, Rico?
Because it's a letter that my own mother wrote to me.
She's
So
at the
that
bottom.
gives me permission to swipe it.
So you're serious about going then?
Yes,
I'm going to need
go.
all your help.
Go
My
to
mother is
the
waiting for me.
abyss.
What's this all of a sudden? You know I've always wanted to be a white whistle, so I'm already prepared
You
for that.
do need to
No,
kind of build
you
up
don't
to
get
it, though.
Rico. You'll never be able to
What
come
was
up
it?
here
Like the
and see any
6th
of us
stage
ever
become
again.
less than human? Or loss of humanity?
Yeah, that's
In the sandstone area,
I
the
really
sea of
wanna see
corpses,
that
I came
monster
across a
animated.
seven-tailed scorpion. Don't you realize I'm observing you too? It's
So we
about
don't
the
know
size
each
of a
other.
human child. It doesn't give off the impression of being a hollow.
To say that this is junk is irredeemable. But wait a second.
Fair enough, you don't
If
even know
this
what it
is
does.
considered junk, does that mean it's okay to keep it?
I think I see something back there.
You're gonna make him do all the digging, huh? With his super strong
This is
arms.
incredible.
One of the men in prayers?
Something else in there! Those remains are 2,000 years old.
But what does it
All posed
mean?
the same way. Say, that reminds me. You ever heard about the birthday disease? Children who have been eagerly awaiting their birthdays. They are suspiciously dying whenever the day arrives. In the West District alone, the count is up to 8.
Sounds a little
If
fishy.
you look at a mirror,
It's possible, right? That I'll find some answers if I just reach the bottom of the abyss?
Talk about the call of the abyss, just looking down like, jump.
What? You too? You're both crazy. Like
Man.
I said before.
Oh, she's digging so sadly.
Even after my first cave raid, my memory still didn't come back. So in that case,
How deep you gotta go?
it must be.
Reg, wait up.
Nash,
Reg.
what's wrong?
It's the curse.
The sickness. What is that? Only one level in? Hitting him hard?
Am I really just a relic? Then why did I come here? And why does
It's also a
silhouette
sentient
come up here
relic.
too? I must know just what it is that I am exactly.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Rico, I am going down with you, down to the netherworld.
He needs answers too.
I'm going to meet my mom, so I didn't think hogging you out of myself would be right.
Weren't you the one who found me in the first place?
Ugh.
I've already climbed the abyss once now, right? Even if my memory
Potentially.
doesn't return, I still have this sturdy body.
It's the latest rough map of the netherworld.
That's awesome, Shiggy. Did you sneak in there and take it?
Rico, you were about to challenge the abyss head on, so sneaking into the director's office is nothing compared to that. As of now,
That looks such.
the
This
current
looks such a
state of
cool
the
map.
The first layer is at about 1,300.
It makes the abyss look like a
down,
monster itself.
Edge of the abyss. The fifth layer is the Sea of Corpses. This is White Whistle's
Ominous.
You can count the number of people who've returned from here on one hand. The sixth layer, the capital of the
Look at
Unreturned.
that.
When a White Whistle descends to this layer, people call it their last dive. The voices of White Whistles are known as the voices of the abyss. Even if a White Whistle loses their life, their voices can echo further, guiding the rest of us.
I just knew it.
I really do like this like whistle hierarchy.
Have you even been paying attention at all? You think anyone could live somewhere like that for 10 years?
Yes, her
What
mother.
if you think about it? Why did her whistle make it back up here? Face it, your mother died a long time ago.
But where was the body if she did die? Why just the whistle?
I didn't know.
L friend. Look what you've done. Hopefully he's given a chance to apologize before she leaves.
Do you think they'll know who I am if I'm wearing this?
Probably not.
Rob, they might be able to
Where did that
guess.
run off to?
No.
That's probably just off.
I don't care what he's
Don't
doing.
tell me if
So
Nat
worried
is
about
gonna
you handed across
whistle
the
blow
line.
them.
So, but he can be quite stubborn when he wants to.
Don't worry.
I have a bad feeling that Nat might whistle blow on them. Might
All right,
tell.
then, you two. If you don't move
To
it,
keep
you'll
her
run out of
safe.
time.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
I feel like that's so loud.
And? I guess you always seem tired.
In 2 days, it's my birthday.
Oh.
I hope you're better before your big day. And grow up strong.
Rest in peace, Kiwi.
And Kiwi, on the morning of your birthday,
Stay away from
look into
mirrors.
the mirror.
Rest in peace, Kiwi. He was a good boy.
Yeah, she has an upset stomach.
Is she scavenging food again? Girl just doesn't quit, does she?
I feel like I recognize this voice actor from something.
I take it you're on the way to the bathroom, right?
I'll
Make
escort
sure
you.
she's okay.
Ah, okay.
Roger that.
This guy's a good guy. He's alright. Nat?
We're in your hands.
Who's this?
Really, Nat? What are you doing here?
Okay. He tried to at least hide it.
You're forgiven.
Huh?
So quickly.
So, even though I said terrible things?
It's fine. I want us to make up. 'Cause today, we say farewell.
I guess they're not coming with them.
Huh? Seriously?
Thank you.
The episode's
I'm
ending
happy you came
already.
today.
Buildings kept being added as the quarter grew, and now half of it is encroaching into the abyss.
Okay.
Whoa.
This
that's
looks really cool.
something.
The
Nat,
people look
have you been here before?
kind of
Of course.
dead.
This is where I was
Sunken.
born. Like everyone else around, I would have gotten sick from the toxins and probably be dead.
Huh.
You know, if I can become a
Toxins and
medicine like
slums.
Cheetah, I'd like to open up an orphanage. Oh. Is this?
I think there's a
What is it?
possibility, you know, and make it a good one.
Ah,
Keep on
come
waiting as long
on.
as it
Say it.
takes.
It's probably your last time to ever talk to her
Rico.
again. Say something.
What is it, Nat? You are the best. You know that?
Say something, man. Don't regret it.
So,
Even if
Both of them.
we never see each other again.
looks like you're at it again, Rico.
Ah, point to the heavens already. Stop pointing down. Point to the heavens.
I guess this can wait.
Whenever someone says that, it's never a good thing.
Keep an eye out for all my good news. Well then, I guess we're off now.
I love how optimistic they both are.
So
Man.
the two head off into the chasm. For those who offer themselves to its whims, the abyss is said to provide all. Life and death, curses and blessings.
I love that episode. That little goodbye episode. It's really... That ending, the last like 3 minutes there. It's really well done. I feel like we didn't get as much lore in this episode or anything like that really we just kind of went from going from the surface and into the abyss. And the big thing here was Nat's kind of explosion towards Rico when he's telling her that your mother's probably dead. Like, how else would she survive for 10 years? Well, she didn't survive. Like, that's his thing. He's kind of out of pocket, but to get what he's saying, there's a better way to word to that. Because he wanted his friend to be okay. He wanted to protect Rico. He wanted to make sure that she's not just rushing into something, and also kind of just, he doesn't want her to go. But the way he said it could have been, if they left it like that, that would have been awful. And I love that Rico didn't hold a single grudge against him. Like, she's like, do you apologize? Yes, I forgive you. Like, immediately. I like that he's also not like, all right, you know, I said some terrible things. I'm A-okay with you going to the abyss. No, he's still like, I don't like this, but if you're gonna go, I might as well be there to see you off and make sure that you at the very least get there, or you're able to make it there safely. Very well done. I liked their little thing as friends. I like that A, it wasn't a confession, and B, it was very mutual. That both of them were like, probably never gonna see each other again. I love in Nat's head of, come on, man, so much to say. There's not enough time. You don't have the words to articulate it. And he looks up to see like she's thinking the exact same thing. I love. That was just a very well done scene. I'm kind of curious because I realize now that at the very ending, like at the very end of this, like the credits or like the next episode title, it has these like Rico and Reg's characters pointing like where they are. I wonder if as the episodes continue, their characters are going to get lower and lower in the abyss. I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like in the beginning. Okay, so it's in the same place for episodes 1 through 3. I wonder in that next episode 4, if they're gonna have them be in like the first layer of the abyss in that little credit. I don't know. We'll see. We saw these relics. I guess the relics don't really matter. Maybe, or not that they don't matter, but I mean, allegedly a relic could stop time, which is crazy to think about. But they said that these egg relics are pretty useless. So I guess we're not going to see what those do. I really do wonder what these relics can do. Like, does it actually, how do they test that? How do they know it can stop time? Did they test it? Why don't they use it more often? I don't know. But this map of the abyss that they have, I really like how it's drawn. Like, it's like almost this monster, like a sea monster, like layers, like the layers of the abyss, just like going to the top. I really do like the design. I cannot wait to see what each layer looks like when it's animated. We've seen layer 1, I think we've seen layer 1. That's the layer that all the red whistles go to. And then layer 2, it says layer 2 is headaches and nausea. And Nat was experiencing that. So I don't know if we go to layer 2 or not. I'm pretty sure they said if a red whistle goes to layer 2, they can't come back. Or like no one's in the rescue party after them. So I think we're only in layer 1. And layer 1 hit Nat like a truck. And the Upside Down Forest is going to be really interesting to see animated. I don't know if we'll make it there this season or not. Shoot, what do they call it? The Sea of Graves? The Sea of the Dead or something like that? I don't know what's in that. It just kind of looked like a white fog, more or less. And then the last layer looks like that looks like, I don't know why, that looks like Big Ben to me. It looks like the archaic civilization that was lost. And what is the abyss? That's something I have so many questions about. And then in the opening, I know I'm not supposed to be looking at the opening. There's a shot. I think it's the town. And there's like this purple beam shooting into the sky. What does that mean? I don't know. The monsters of the abyss are going to be really interesting to see. But this is just a really well done, heartfelt goodbye episode. And I don't think we're going to see Nat and Shiggy again. At the very least, I don't think we're going to see him this season. Maybe in a flashback of them thinking like, oh man, I hope Nat and Shiggy are doing good, and it like shows a flashback of like them growing up together or something like that. I really like I didn't get his name, but the guy, kind of the one that's kind of like Rico's older brother, with the white hair. I really like him. He's very mellow. In another case, if it was like the proctor lady, like their teacher, she would have whipped Reg. She would have whipped him right then and there. Like, what are you doing? Go back to bed. The bathroom's not here. Failure. I don't know why I did Yoda, but I really like the way he cares about Rico. And I wonder if he knows, or at least he has a feeling that she's gonna go to the abyss. Just the way he kind of sent Reg off. He was like, just go make sure she's alright. Like, I wonder if that was his way of saying goodbye, in a sense, and passing responsibility of her onto him. This is really sweet. Really sweet. But yeah, I get Nat's thing of wanting to protect her. There's a better way for him to have said it. He did not have to be so dull about it. Or not dull. Blunt? Yeah, blunt. Blunt's the way. He did not have to be so blunt about the possibility or likeliness of her mom being dead. That was very insensitive of him. But like, I do get it, because he wants to protect her. And Rico, not only has this been her dream to go to the bottom of the abyss because she just wants to be like her mom, now there's the promise or the hope that her mom's waiting down there for her, which gives more want to go further into the abyss. And they said something that people who have sent letters from the abyss that are further from the sixth layer, their messages don't get, their messages are discarded because they believe it's just insanity. They don't know what's true or not. But white whistles that go further than the sixth layer, that is what's kept as true. Though it's either they haven't had that happen yet, or it just doesn't happen very often, maybe like 1 or 2 times. But I wonder how many non-white whistles have gone to the bottom layer and further beyond, sent a message, and just haven't been discarded because of the thought of insanity. They also say it's very hard to get messages from anywhere below that because just they don't have any messaging systems. I'm so curious about this series. I really want to see more of it. I really do like these characters a lot. I got excited when Rico pointed to the sky, and then pointed. It's just Kamina, man. Point to the heavens, reach them. I love Gurren Lagann so much. This is just getting more interesting the further we go. We're finally gonna go into the abyss unsupervised. All right, we're not going down to dig. We're going down to explore. What relics are we gonna find? Is Reg the robot guy? Because the way he was talking, it made it seem like he did not think he was the robot guy. He said, why didn't this guy come up? I thought it was pretty obvious that it was him. And the mom and him never met. The mom saw him and they observed each other, but they never talked to each other. So, at least that's what her letter said. So maybe they did talk later on. The mom recognizes him, or she sent him, or it's just someone else. Maybe there's like a species of robots or androids or cyborgs down there. I don't know what's in the abyss. Let's just figure this out next week, lads. Remember, there is Patreon down below, so if you just want to see the early access, uncensored version, you can go over to Patreon to check that out. But for everyone that either can't afford it, or is like not really interested, or like they don't know if they want to support the channel that way, just by subscribing, you're supporting enough. Hitting the like button and then sharing this around is the best you can do. And, you know, to help with the YouTube algorithm, leave a comment down below. How are you, or at this point, like, how are you enjoying Made in Abyss? If you've seen it before, what did you think back then? And we'll see you, well, I'll see you next week for more, lads.